Welcome once again to Tenby down in West Wales on an absolutely blazing day, and a lot of people don't like photographing in these sorts of conditions, but I do, particularly on film. So today I'm going to be shooting one of my favourite cameras, the Mamiya 645-1000S, and more specifically I'm going to be shooting quite a strange film. This is Ilford Ortho 80. Let me explain why this is so good on days like today. So most modern black and white film is what's known as panchromatic. It's responsive to a wide range of the colour spectrum. This is orthochromatic, and it's not. It's very responsive to blue and green, but not at all to red. This makes it very funny for portraiture because it makes everybody look like a grubby medieval peasant. Or more accurately, a grubby Victorian peasant, I guess, because this is the sort of film that existed then. Panchromatic film, as far as I know, was invented in the early 20th century. So it's a really, really retro look. Very interesting, and the sky is going to be blown out, so why would you use it on such a bright day like today? Well, why not embrace it? Get a really, really strong contrast image with amazing detail, because this is a very high resolution film, and it's brilliant for things like stone. There's a lot of that here in Tenby Harbour, and there's a lot of nice red things that you can make very black. Everything else will be bright. It's a really curious look, and it's something I really like. Some of my favourite black and white photos I've ever taken I took on this film with this camera in this harbour last year, and I'll put some of them up on the screen now while I faff around a bit. Right, well, I may now lose my hat in this wind, but I am thankfully far enough away from the suspicious amount of children that are down on the beach, considering that it's term time. Anyway, one of my favourite buildings in Tenby is that one over there. It's the old lifeboat station. It's actually somebody's private residence these days. Very interesting. It was even on TV. It's certainly a curious place to live, but I suppose quite nice if you've got a boat that you don't mind sending down the slipway. I took a photo of it last year using Ortho 80, and I think it came out really interesting because it's pinkish in parts. That area of it is dark, but everything else is very bright, including the sea. It's got a sort of wistful look to it that I think is quite appealing. Loading in direct sunlight isn't technically advised, but whatever. We're rebels here. Even though I've taken photos of it before, I think I'll take the first shot on this roll heading towards it, because there's quite a lot of nice depth from here. We'll see how it turns out. Quite busy here today. I kind of feel like the view through this window would suit a vertical composition, but vertical compositions on waist level finders break my brain. Yeah, it's not going to work. I think there is a composition here though. Scene I've photographed before, but I think it suits a wider angle lens than this usually, but I'm going to see if I can get the boat in quickly. with a bit of foreground interest. Yeah, might be alright. It's nice when the tide's in and the boats are coming a little bit further up towards the beach. From me in Tenby for the day anyway. There's 2 rolls of film shot through this, and overall I really like this film. I'm curious to know your thoughts. Have you ever shot this film, and would you use a filter effect like this perhaps on your digital camera? I've never really seen any presets around this sort of style before. I'm sure that there are some out there. Do let me know down in the comments below, and if there isn't, I may try and make one. I've taken at least 1 comparison photos there, probably need a couple more, but I'd be quite curious to see if I could make something that emulates this, because I do really like the effect of this film. It's not something you see very often. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Hopefully when it's not too hot, maybe.